Hello, Lori Michelle with today's message from the Moshiach, the Messiah. 7 visions and a strong message about world redemption. That's what I'm sharing today. Saturday morning, Shabbos morning, Hashem gave me several visions and he said to share this with you today. So I'm following my marching orders and I hope you listen right through to the end. I'll try to be quick. He just said, no, don't be quick, be thorough. I'll try to do both. The first was a dream that took my breath away. It was disgusting, frankly, and woke me up. And I was in America, and I won't share the identity of the people in the dream to protect the non-innocent. Someone came to pick me up in his car, and the car was see-through. And he said, get in the car. And I looked over, and through the doors, which were see-through, I saw 2 very large dogs harnessed to each other, one in front of the other. I thought, this is a very strange looking car. And why does he have 2 dogs harnessed to each other in the car? And then suddenly, a woman came out of the car, went up to the front dog, the dog in front, and began open mouth French kissing the dog. And I let out a gasp in the dream, and I said, I'm not getting in the car. That is disgusting. And the person who was picking me up in his car said, oh, stop. It's normal. You're making a big deal about nothing. Sounds like the United States of America right now. There's a lot of things going on that are considered legal and normal that are disgusting. So we're halfway there to French kissing animals in public. And if you're insulted, then you're not a student of mine and you haven't read my book. I'm not being insulting. I'm turning on a light for the world to wake up and see what's really going on. The dream went on and it went downhill from there, if that's even possible. I woke up from it and I said, Hashem, that was disgusting. Why did you show me that? I wanted to talk about it. But instead of talking about the dream in more detail, he started giving me vision after vision, and they're all related. So there are 6 visions that followed this dream. The first, I wrote them down in order so I wouldn't forget the order. The first was a racehorse. And when he zoomed in on the racehorse had donkey ears. And donkey is a metaphor for Mashiach, Messiah. But the thoroughbred, the racehorse, was a metaphor that he's used for me in the past. When I was in Morristown, he showed me a racehorse one morning and he said, Lori, you're a handicap. I said, what's that? And he said, look it up. And I looked it up, and a handicap is a racehorse that's faster than the other horses. So they add weight onto the horse to make it fair, even the playing field. And he said, you're a handicap. You have more weight on your shoulders than everyone else to make it fair. And I said, why? If I'm supposed to do this, why wouldn't I receive every single benefit? And he said, I could shower you with billions of dollars. I could make your life very easy, but you're here to teach. And they would look at you and say, yeah, easy for you to say, Mashiach, we can't be as good as you. We can't do this because we don't have God with us doing extra favors for us. So instead of doing you extra favors, Lori, I have to make this harder for you and make this a heavier burden for you, not easier. And to add to the weight on my shoulders, He said, I have all 7.5 billion of you making my life very difficult. What's supposed to happen? He said, you're supposed to step up and be Mashiach too, and start taking the weight off of my shoulders. Few of you have done that. Thank you. I know who you are. A few of you. I don't know who you are. He says there are several of you right now who are reading or have read my book and know that I'm Mashiach. So I'm waiting on you. Please help. So the next vision, after the thoroughbred, the racehorse with the donkey ears, connoting Messiah, Mashiach, he showed me a pack of filthy, disgusting dogs running over the racehorse, Mashiach. I said, I know what that means. The world is disgusting, and people are acting like a bunch of wild dogs. Just look at the United States right now, what's going on. And it's all over the world. It's not just the United States. But America's having a lot of problems right now, you have to admit. So after the wild dogs are overrunning Mashiach, it became more uplifting. Thank you, Hashem. From the filthy dogs, suddenly there was all this fire, bright fire, light from a fire. But it wasn't a scary fire that you wanted to get a hose to put out the fire. The fire was coming from very tall sticks. And I looked closer, and they were tall candles. And there were millions and millions and millions of these candles. And I looked even closer, and it was billions of humans coming together and lighting up this world, which is what's supposed to happen. We're supposed to come together and run on love and light up the world with love and bring forward world redemption. From the vision of the candles, all of you holding tall candles, he showed me Moses with a long flowing white beard and long hair, running a marathon. And I understood the metaphor there. And if you've read my book, and I hope you have, you'll understand the metaphor of Moses running a marathon. Moses, unbeknownst to maybe most everyone, was Mashiach ben Yosef, the first of the two messiahs that were prophesied in prophecy. He said yes. And he was many more people than Mashiach ben Yosef. And he just said is. So read the book, figure that out. But Moses was running a marathon, looking very tired, very old and haggard. And from Moses, he showed me a very large baseball bat, which is a metaphor he's used with me a lot, baseball. And he says, I'm the last batter, the last Mashiach at that. And if I don't hit this out of the park, there's no world redemption. So I need a team to help me. And I looked at this bat and I said, Hashem, I'm not a baseball player. I can't do this. This is just not happening. And then I heard my dad. My dad passed away in 1985, and I speak to him often. And I heard my dad, and he said, don't worry, baby. You swing. I'm swinging with you. And I knew it was him. I could feel him like he was in the room. I could feel him like it was yesterday that he hugged me. And I said, Hashem, I know it's him. I know he's right here. And then he showed me this. A lit yahrzeit light. Jewish people light this on the anniversary of someone's passing. And he showed me one, and then he showed me another, and a whole lineup of yahrzeit lamps. And he said, I want you to talk to them and share these visions with you, with all of you, and tell them their loved ones who have crossed over and died are with them, and they're watching. So you might think they're gone, and some of you imagine that maybe they're around, and you sometimes think maybe it's wishful thinking, but no, it's not. I hear them when they cross over, and they really are there. But the work of world redemption is right here. By the time you cross over, you influence humanity, Yetzirah Tov. They're around us, they're influencing us, but they don't do the work of world redemption. That work is done here. By the time you cross over, whatever he's decided for you, he's decided. And I do hear congratulations, mazel tov, to people who cross over and find out they're welcomed into the world to come. But the world to come will not happen unless we bring the world to come into being. And so how do we do that? You listen to me, please. You read my book, and you learn what is wrong. Why are we being overrun by wild dogs right now? Why does it seem like everybody has gone crazy and everybody is blaming someone else for the problems? We have to look into a mirror and see where it's really coming from and remove the problems. World redemption will happen when we come together and learn where it's all coming from and remove it from this world by removing the evil, the inclination to choose wrong from ourselves. We will heal the world one person at a time. And I pray for you that you, whoever you are, we heal you next. Please listen to me. This is the work of world peace and world redemption, and I'm really telling the truth. It's really him. He, capital H, is real. He's watching you right now. So please listen to me. Go online. Don't hesitate. Read this. It explains a lot. And the money you pay for the book pays for world redemption. It's a donation to the charity of world peace, running on love. God bless you. I hope you listen this far. It's time. Wake up, listen, learn, and work for world peace. And let's bring world redemption into being. God bless you. Peace on earth in our time.